Next person.
The next person that I went on a date with was this girl.
So we go from
After I
date
say
one's
I'm
a
not
guy,
dating
date
any
two's
more
a girl.
girls. Date
Okay,
two is
do
a
you know
girl.
what dating app you met her on?
I want to say Hinge, but again, not 100% sure.
Sure.
Okay.
They start to blend together.
Yeah. So this girl, we meet for coffee. I don't know how long we talked. I don't know any of the details around this.
I think
This is
coffee dates are actually better than doing the whole dinner date thing for the first time meeting, because I think with these dinner dates, they're late at night and sometimes there's pressure to drink alcohol, and I think that's
right.
it's you're getting dressed up more than you probably would on a day-to-day basis. If you meet somebody for coffee, let's say on a Saturday or Sunday around noon or 1, you can wear normal normie clothes, have your hair up in a bun if you're a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're a guy, you wear your sweat, your hoodie, smell good, brush your teeth, obviously that common stuff. But I think it's a better way to actually sit and talk to someone than maybe date 2 could be going out to dinner. But that's just my
Right.
thought.
No, I don't disagree with that
So
at
you're
all.
already, to me, starting off on a better foot.
Yeah.
Meeting this girl for
Yeah.
coffee.
So we meet for coffee. Conversation was around time that she spent in Costa Rica doing something.
You're
right.
meeting these people
Listen,
that are so fantastical.
I
was meeting normie people.
I meet
when I
the
was on these
coolest
things.
people. I don't know how this ends up
Costa
happening.
Rica.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to know this now. Last guy's PhD in theater, off Broadway. This girl, what was her deal?
So bachelor's in zoology.
Interesting. So you're going from the artsy person
Yeah.
to a science person.
I like everybody. I'm just
Yeah.
interested in learning, and if you know something that I don't know or I
So at
could
the
know, I
time
want to
you were
learn it.
27, how old was this girl?
My age. Same,
Okay,
yeah, around same ballpark.
She has a master's in zoology,
Bachelor's in
zoology. So that's intriguing.
Yeah. So I show up for coffee. We're talking about her time in Costa Rica, which I'm
She looked
super
like herself,
jealous
though.
about. Yeah, she did.
Okay.
She did.
That's good.
And come to find out, she's got 3 DUIs and has one of the little blow things in her car that you have to blow in, which I'm okay.
Yeah, no, listen. I'm not judging, because listen, we all have our mistakes in life.
Right.
But it seems like you go from that first experimental date where someone lied about what they looked like.
Yeah.
Younger than, they said they were younger than what they were, basically. This next young lady, accomplished, educated, but can't seem to not drive while she's intoxicated.
Right.
So when does this come out in the conversation?
About the time that I'm ready to leave. Like, we're getting ready to leave, and she tells me, by the way. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I have a lot of friends that have DUIs. I've never had one,
No. Like I said, I'm not judging.
No judgment. Okay. She tells me that she's sober now, which I'm like, solid choice.
Yeah.
Babe, solid choice.
We all should have room to grow and to improve. But I can see how, and that's what sucks for people, that the other guy lied to you. This young lady here was truthful with you, but it just sucks that she had this past where she kept making this same mistake over and over again, so much so where she can't start her car without blowing into something. And I think that I feel bad for people like that. I'm not saying, I mean, I'm just glad that no one ever got hurt when she was driving. You know what I mean? But I feel bad for her, because it's going to be harder to meet somebody that's going to be okay with this.
Right.
They're thinking, is she irresponsible? Is she still an alcoholic?
It raises red flags.
It raises red flags.
Really does.
Listen, hey guys, and I'm not. Hey, we're talking to our friends out there. You guys are our friends, and I'm not judging that. We all have had our issues with, substances or whatever. It sucks when these things follow you around.
Yeah.
And you want someone to be able to love you for you, and it seems like she'd been sober. But you're thinking, and you're allowed to think this way, do I want to deal with this right now? You want someone who's like, just give me normie with no past of like substance abuse, maybe.
I think everybody's got a past, and I think we all have
people
bullshit.
who had substance abuse problems in the past. But maybe I shouldn't have dated them, because they didn't always wind up where you want them.
Well, it wasn't the 3 DUIs that got me. It was date number 2 when we went out for lunch, and she
second date.
Yeah, I went out with her again.
Okay.
3 DUIs is not going to scare me off. I've seen worse, right?
That's good.
And we go to lunch. We get this Chinese place, right?
Awesome.
Pretty basic. It was
I
cool.
love Chinese food.
I do too. And she tells me, mind you, she's sober, right? She says, I have 40 tabs of acid in a drawer back home.
What?
Right.
Don't judge me. Don't love me. Hey, man. People sometimes have problems with drinking, and then it goes from I had to
circles.
blow into my car to I got acid.
It circles right back to that. I feel like I'm lied to. I've been lied to,
Yeah,
right? Because you're sober, but you have 40 tabs of acid that you do in your spare time as what, a hobby? Like, let me drop some LSD.
Mad props to my friends out there that want to rock the acid, but you don't want to date somebody that's rocking the
I
acid.
don't have an issue with acid. I've done acid.
listen,
Okay, I've done acid. I like acid, but I'm not the kind of person who wants to be with somebody who's like, oh, I have 40 tabs of acid in a drawer. That's a drug dealer.
And look, here's the thing. I'm not saying drugs are bad. We're not going to get into that today. What we're saying is that here's the thing when it comes to dating. There was a stand-up comedian. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Cat Williams. It might have been Martin Lawrence from the 90s. But he had this little part of his stand-up comedy show that said this. He said, you need to have some similar beliefs or some similar ways of life for relationships to work. And he said, you can't have one woman who's like, hey, baby. And the guy's like, hey, baby, what you about to do? He's like, oh, I'm about to go to church. I'm about to go to church functions. I'm about to make some cupcakes for the church rally. And she says, what you about to do? He goes, I'm about to hit this pipe.
Right.
He's like, that ain't gonna work.
Well, I got 40 tabs of acid in here.
Listen, you should get 2 people hitting that pipe. That'll work. 2 people doing the church functions and doing the bake sales. That'll probably work. Now, listen, there's exceptions to the rule. There's always exceptions to the rule, but it's hard to base moving forward in your adulthood on exceptions. It can be scary. I'm not saying not to take risks. Taking risks can pay off.
Right.
But you were like, okay, I'm good. So she's out.
Yeah.
Zoologist is out.
Zoologist is out.
Okay, now